Yak Track is once again back, but this time it is called the Zodi-Yak. This started March 23rd and it will end May the 3rd. To first get the Zodiac Yak list, you want to teleport to Burthorpe and then make your way to Sir Yak Track more, and then speak to him to get the Yak Track, or you can right click him and then open, and then it will give you a list of stuff to do. Now since my screen is small, I won't be able to see it, so it's kind of terrible for me. But some tasks are very easy. However, let's say you're on a rune crafting one, which I am on, and it says chaos runes and above is 405. A very good tip on this is to have a full inventory of pure essence, a wicked hood, and then activate your wicked hood. You will want to teleport to the chaos runes or whatever rune that it said to do and above. Once you're here, craft, right click your wicked hood and withdraw essence, and craft again. This is a fairly easy task considering you do have 175 pure essence within the wicked hood daily. And notice how it says I need to make 405 runes. You will notice that I had just enough essence with me that I completed the task. And then once you complete a task, click on the Yak Track that's on the upgrades and extras, and then click on it and then just claim your rewards. Now keep in mind that certain rune crafting tasks do require you to craft more higher tier runes, which you may need to do additional trips, but keep in mind that the wicked hood can teleport you 3 times a day to that specific one. And if you have the Prif Quiver, you are able to teleport to the Death Altar I think 7 times. Yep, you can teleport there 5 times. So that's basically another 100 or so extra runs that you are able to make daily. On to the next tip. Another Zodiac Achievement is number 5. It requires you to take 28 Asher runs to Simon in the wilderness. Simon can easily be found by teleporting to the wilderness volcano load zone and run east, and then make your way to the chaos altar that I am at on the map. From here, you want to right click to talk to, and then option 4 that you brought him some Asher runes. Keep in mind that you will lose the Asher runes. And that is it for this little task. Next up, another Yak Track list requires you to do Dungeoneering floors. Make sure to know which floors and above you will need to do. For this is actually very simple to do, and you will need to be at Damonheim, form a party, and then change your floor, scroll down to 36, and then confirm it. Next up, change your complexity from 6 to 1. This will ensure that you'll be able to do the floor as fast as possible, and then enter the dungeon. From here, make your Gatestone teleports, pick up the key if it is at the entrance, and then go through the dungeon as you normally would. Since this is a small floor, complexity 1, on average each floor should take you about 2 minutes to do with lots of practice. Sometimes you may get unlucky and get a lot of guardian doors. That is fine. This is still a very quick task to do for the Yak Track. If you do not have all the 2 gatestones, this can be slightly longer, but it depends on if you do have the aura or not. Now if you noticed, I got to the boss at 1 minute and 10 seconds. This means I should easily be able to do this whole floor with under 1 minute and 40 seconds. And then once the boss is killed, you'll exit, and then since this is my 6th one, as I got the pop-up message, I'll skip and then leave. And then jump down and then claim your reward. Another rather tip for the Yak Track is when you need to bury or scatter for prayer. This does include impious ashes, big bones, infernal ashes, dragon bones, and such. There is a list that you are able to scroll up and down on it. Now for task 7, make sure you read carefully, because it says impious ashes or mithril bars and above for smithing. This does not mean smelting from gold ore to gold bars. This is using the bars to make something else. So for task 7, you will want to do the prayer method, and for that you will want to have both big bones and ashes. Afterwards, add them to your action bar accordingly. And now you will hit the 2 buttons at the same time to do both of them at the same tick. At this moment, Infernal Ashes have doubled, so that means killing Twin Furies is actually very good right now to do them. As for the big bones, there is a large supply of them, so you should easily be able to buy them, but if not, you can do Vindicta for the dragon bones if you wish to bury and scatter them. As you can tell, this is actually very quick, but it's also costly, depending if you're buying the big bones and ashes yourself, or you can collect them manually. And just keep an eye on when the Yak Track is completed, so you can stop wasting your bones and ashes, so you can save up for the next achievement. Another tip for the Yak Track is for the fishing portion. This says that you'll need to catch, let's say, 735 of a certain type of fish and above. This is a great use of making rocktail bubbles or shark or whatever you have. But before you do that, if you have the desert aura, right click commune it and then increase your divination location by 100% and then use the bubble. The daily average without doubling it will be 55 rocktails. If you double it with the desert aura, this will go to 110 rocktails daily. This is a huge benefit because it will greatly speed up fishing the 735 or however much it requires to take. Now keep in mind that since you are doing so many rocktails, you will need to bank a couple of times for it to work. And then get another rocktail out, and then drop the second one. Usually it takes about 3 or 4 bubbles for you to fully go through the 110 if it is rocktails. If it's sharks, you'll get even more. If it's cavefish, you'll get in between sharks and rocktail. Since they are a little higher tier, they'll give more percent of their divine location. Welcome to the last tip for the Yak Track, and that will be for the Divination Gathering Energy portion. If you have the full Divination outfit, that is wonderful. And this is so you can right click and then teleport to a colony and then choose any of the ones you are able to do. In my case, since I'm 99, I just chose to go to Incandescent. If you do not know what divination stuff you're able to go to, if you click on the skill where it says everything, you will want to go to the gathering tab, and then whatever level you are, let's say I don't know where Brilliant Wisp are, which is level 80 divination. If you click on the where it says Brilliant Wisp, it will actually tell you where it is located. So for instance, this is located east of the Mage Training Arena, and it has access that can be gained through from the north. It can also be found in Damonheim. The Damonheim portion is while you're doing Dungeoneering. Now let's say you don't know where Radiant is, which requires 85 divination. Again, if you click on it, it will say here it's located on the Dragon Tooth Island. Once you're at your divination area, you'll want to click on the wisp and then gather from them. From here, if you do have a Nightmare Muspa that you will see some people are using, if you have the summoning level and the quest completed for them, they will act as a pack yak of a sort, and they'll hold more energy for you so that you do not have to go to the rift as much. Once you have a full inventory or near it, if you are to right click the energy rift right by it, you can configure. From here, always choose the first option that has the little purple ball at the bottom of it, and it will now say all memories have been converted into energy. This in turn, when you just left click the rift afterwards, it will convert your memories in your inventory to extra amount of incandescent energy. Doing this, you are able to get between 8 to 10,000 energy per hour gained. And let's say for the Yak Track, you do need about 2,000. You can easily get it without actually having to train divination for a very long time, since you are again converting all of the energy into, all of the memories into energy. Thank you all so much for watching this rather lengthy guide on how to effectively do certain Yak Track tasks. Thank you all so much and enjoy the rest of your day.